Welcome, welcome. It's always yours, MightyZoo. I hope you're doing very well. You're having a great day. Today we are answering very simple but very important question. Should you summon Lagertha, the newly added champion? And the definite answer is absolutely yes. Every single account should pull Lagertha. Either you're a beginner or endgame player, she's a must pull. Now, if you want to learn why she's so good, definitely watch this video till the end. Lagertha is like a mixture of Morgan and Nika, especially for bull favor champions. She is incredibly good. I love this champion. So let's go through her kit and I explain you all the combos and I give you like a simple guide how to build her or on what stats really you want to focus on. So let's get into her kit, her passives. Now this is with Shivery 5, okay? If you don't have Shivery 5, you will lose a lot of value of this champion. So definitely you want to take this champion to C5, like 100%, okay? I know if you are a brand new player, that will be a little bit difficult, but you will work towards this. So I will just talk about C5 champion. So at the start of the battle, and if you watch my channel and you know me, you go to my streams, you know that my favorite type of skills are at the start of the battle. And this is exactly OP at the start of the battle passive. So basically you got 100% independent chance to grant each ally Adjun's apple for 2 turns, okay? But if you are a bull favor ally, that's gonna be for the rest of the battle. So you will have this, you get damage dealt 10% up, which is really nice bonus. But also, when attacking, you will have 100% chance to increase duration of recovery disruption by 1 turn. So if you, let's say, have 2 champions, bull favor allies, you will be increasing their duration all the time. So they can heal basically, but it is absolutely amazing combo with Gilroy, who have healing decay. That means instead of not healing, they will take damage when they're healed, okay? And healing decay is considered recovery disruption, so that's gonna work with this skill. It is amazing, okay? And also you get amplification for 1 turn for bull favor allies, but this is only for 1 turn. It doesn't matter that much. And then you have 100% independent chance to inflict recovery disruption on each enemy for 2 turns at the start of the battle. So you can start increasing duration of this, so this will never go off the boss. Amazing stuff. Definitely a good start. Now when we go to her passive 2, Mercy's Blessing. When using skill 3, which you will use a lot because this is very good skill. Now when it's booked, it's 2 turn cooldown. That's great. Now you have 100% independent chance to grant each ally crit rate increase 2, right? You get crit rate. So that means you can build your units with less crit rate. So now you can, instead of having 100%, you can go down to, if I'm correct, it's 40%. So you can go down to 60%. That is really good. Okay, this is for 2 turns and this is on 2 turn cooldown. So if she goes fast, you will have this 100% uptime. Then you have 100% independent chance to grant each bull favor, okay, ally crit damage increase 2 for 2 turns. So now if you're using like DPS from bull favor, it can be normal Arthur or it can be Gilroy. And Gilroy, if built properly, he can smug very hard if you got some Shiveries into him. So he is really good champion too with this combo now. 100% chance to grant each bull favors ally amplification for 2 turns. So this is now more Nika type skill. So if you have like a full bull favor ally team, that means now you have like vigor set on everyone all the time, because you should have 100% uptime on this skill. So this is amazing. This is very good. So now we're getting crit rate, crit damage, okay? And we getting amplification. Absolutely cracked passive. Now passive 3, proof of oath. After an ally attacks, okay, so any ally attacks, she will attack all enemies 2 times, damage 110% attack Each point of effect accuracy will increase your damage by 1.2% attack. So let's say you have 100% accuracy, that's gonna be basically 120% more attack. She can add some additional damage. However, I wouldn't focus on building her as DPS mainly, but it's gonna be a good addition and you will see in a minute why. 100% independent chance for the last hit to increase duration of each target's recovery disruption. Now this is a little bit funny because you will have already so much increasing recovery disruption that's not even needed, but it is there. But now it's a big one. It's a Morgan style skill. 100 independent chance for the last hit to inflict damage taken increase 2 for 2 turns. You get me? This is absolutely broken and very good. If I'm correct, damage taken increase 2 is gonna be 40%. So now, because we have to build multiple teams, in one team you can use Morgan, and on other team you're gonna use this champion, because she can fulfill this role by buffing your damage and decreasing and increasing damage enemy takes. And she also heals the lowest ally with the lowest HP by 8% of her max HP, which is good. And this again when booked to turn cooldown, which is very low cooldowns on her passive, guys. And it's not limited, like you can use it once or twice in a battle. So this is incredibly good. Now she got only one weapon, and this recently changed in King Arthur. They are not releasing all champions with all 3 weapons, and I think that's good. That's good. Maybe later they will add it. I think that was a little bit too much. So she is Frost at the moment. On her basic attack, she does a little damage and she heals ally with the lowest HP. Now skill 2. You won't be using skill 2 too much because you don't need... You heal, you have AoE heal a little bit. Then you have crit rate increase 2, which is okay, but you are getting this already from this passive, so you don't really need this. And also you're getting independent chance to grant each ally debuff immunity, so for 2 turns. So this is the only reason you would alternate between skill 2 and skill 3 on her weapon if you need debuff immunity. That's the only reason you would use this. Otherwise you will never touch this skill. However, in some circumstances it's gonna be very useful. Now if we go to skill 3, we have 100% independent chance to heal each ally 19% of Lagertha's max HP. So now she's fulfilling of a role of a buffer, very good buffer, very good debuffer, and a healer. And she gives you vigor. So she's like a crazy combo. She kinda combos. It's like a Morgan Nika combo. She's amazing. So she heals everyone. It's a massive heal, I tell you already. However, you won't be building her like a typical healer. She's gonna be a hybrid build. And I think that's the best way to go. But we'll go through that in a minute, so bear with me. Independent chance to grant each ally hit accuracy 2, which is nice because you don't have to build any hit accuracy. And also 100% independent chance to grant each bull favor ally Pierce increase 1, which is 5%, but this is basically true damage. Very good. And 100% independent chance to increase duration of recovery disruption on each enemy by 1 turn. Now, this is amazing. So you see how this everything works. However, she only places like recovery disruption on her at the start of the battle. So if this is removed from the enemy, you won't have it unless you have another champion. That's why who can place it. So that's why like running her with Gilroy is extremely cracked, because Gilroy is very good DPS. He can smack, but he also have this this healing decay, which works with her beautifully. And any DPS like King Arthur will work with her also, just a normal Arthur, not Caliburn. Don't mistaken those champions. Now I want to quickly go through her Shiveries, because I want you to understand why you want her Shiveries really. So basically all those Shiveries like Shivery 1, Mercy's Blessing, additional skill effect, 100% independent chance to grant each bull favor ally amplification for 2 turns, right? Then at the start, set Shivery 2 at the start of the battle. 100% independent chance to inflict buff disruption on each enemy, which is really nice. And this is not even in her kit because it's not passive. This is like additional thing. Buff disruption is really great. I think it's added here. Yeah, so it's not even added to no more passive, right? It's just in her Shivery, which is really nice. So that's really good also because they can't take any buffs. She's gonna be cracked for arena, I tell you straight away. Additional skill on Shivery 3 for Idun's Call. Now we're getting 100% independent chance to grant each bull favor ally amplification, right? So this is at the start of the battle, which is good start. And then 100% independent chance to inflict damage taken increase 2 on each enemy for 1 turn cannot be resisted, right? That's for this, right? This is very strong to start battle where enemy has already damage taken increase 2. So that's really, really good. Then C4. Additional skill effect for Idun's Call again at the start of the battle. 100% independent chance to grant each bull favor ally Idun's Apple, which is of course nice to have. It's extra damage. And then C5 is proof of oath. Skill effect changed and added. Attacks all enemies, so we get this more damage. Funny enough, it says 1% here, but it says 1.2% in the skill description, which we can check out. This is 1.2%, which is funny. It's a typo somewhere. I don't know where. Is it 1 or 1.2? 100% independent individual chance for grant damage taken increase to 4 to turns. So basically, we have 100% chance to land this if you have enough accuracy, which is absolutely cracked. And this is a must have because this will basically taking her to C5 will guarantee us to land this. So she is a must take to C5. However, if you go like C8 and C9, you see you get some attack, but you get like 40% effect accuracy if you go for C8, C9. And this is a lot because that means more damage on her passive and this gonna hit. So that's very good. Now, how you wanna build her? Basically, it's gonna be a combo build. So you want her to heal, but also you want her to land all the debuffs. So, and you want her relatively fast. So for main pieces, you will go for, let me go to the champions to show you. Like, let's take any champion for now. Let's go, because I didn't pull her yet. So let me take, for instance, like someone who doesn't have any gear. Maybe I got someone quickly. Equipment. Like, let's say here. So on the left hand side, you want to, so as I said, I would suggest going for either speed, so you can rotate quickly. And I think she will benefit from speed set a lot. So that would be my suggestion, plus accuracy set. Or you could go just for accuracy set to get more damage, but I think that would be waste. So I would recommend going for speed set. Now, with substats, you could try to build her for some damage and rolls for crit rate substats to have a little bit more damage of her, but I wouldn't really. So the main substat would be speed and effect accuracy as a second choice. Now that's what you're gonna do on the left hand side. Now here, as a main stat, I would suggest go for effect accuracy, so you can land all the debuffs. Here, I would go for max HP, so she have better heals on the earrings, and on the ring, I would go for speed. Okay. Now on her belt, I would go for effect accuracy. On her orb, I would go for speed again, and on banner, I would go for crit rate. So she has more chance to crit and just boost her damage. So if you go for crit rate, you get like 30% crit rate here. She will have like 40% from her skills. So that's already will bring her to 70%, and then you get some. She starts with 10%, so that being 80%. So you will almost be at 100%. So she will be able to do some extra damage on top of her OP skills and abilities. So that's basically how you want to build her, guys. So this is it for this video, guys. If you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget, I stream almost every day. You can join me on YouTube. You can join me on Twitch. That's great. Please, you're very welcome. Also, like this video, leave a comment, join my Discord. That's great. We have a lovely community. If you need any help with the game, I'm always there for you. And don't forget to share this video with your
father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.